Hey, Ian here. I got this new Hunter fan from Home Depot on sale for President's Day. 78 bucks, can you believe that? Anyway, here we go. Before I go shutting off power and I can't see anymore, let's open the Christmas present and see what's in the box. Instructions. Oh no, here's the motor. Nice and heavy. Here we go. That's gonna be good. Blades. Two-sided, we're gonna use the white. This Hunter fan has a registration. Hunter fans have a nice, limited lifetime warranty. Registration would be required. Now that I'm unpacked, it's time to turn this light off at the source. Activating the switch does nothing. This power outlet is on circuit 25 in the room, so I get a backup light. So let's see what the wiring is behind this. We'll need to take the switches out to see the wiring. This red switch right here goes to the wall. We're not gonna use that one anymore. The wall's not gonna have a switch, so we're just gonna cut that. This one I'll try and use again. This one goes to the ceiling. So a little fancy wiring and I'll get it. With these switches, we'll keep the red one in place. And this red one will operate the light, working with the black. And this one will be black only to turn on and off the motor. Let's go check the wall. There's a relatively new child-proof outlet, but you can see it's been split here. So let's take this out and see what there is, and maybe I can just plug them both in here and get them both live. Just unscrew it off real quick. We'll disconnect the black lines by unscrewing them. This little piece of metal off, and I'm gonna stick it here to restore the link. Hopefully that'll hold when I put the lines back in. All right, so we screwed them back in, we replaced the link, and the red wire is capped and pushed into the back. The white's already attached, so when we push this back in, I'll put it upright, screw it right in, we're good to go. Oh, and it fits in so very nice. See, it's not completely flat, and the plate goes on just like that. And we screw that in, make it look nice and pretty, and we'll test it later. I think it'll work fine. So, I'll start disconnecting everything. I'm trying to use this tiny little tool to pop these out on this one, so I don't have to recut them. Got one. Got the other. Try to rework this stuff as little as possible. Turn it through and see if it works. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the way it was before. So here we go. Top. Don't need ground on this because it'll ground with the light or the fan. One switch done. There's the top, there's the top. So this will go down here for charging. It's interesting, we're working on a fan here. I'm not even doing the fan, I'm doing the electrical wiring. So I get the fan to work where I want it to. This is what we call, in the IT business, user experience. I'm gonna push these back in. Oftentimes, I will use this little tool here to help me push these wires in because they're really tough sometimes. So I put the regular wall plate back on because the new wall plate is a standard size instead of an extended size. So I got the wrong one. And what we have just finished up is all the electrical work for the fan. Now I can begin installing the fan since I know the electrical is hooked up right, and I'll test it later. The interesting thing is these screws here will pull the light switches back out. See, this one won't screw inserts on. Try to take this down. I don't remember how I put it up. We'll unscrew that first. I think I recall this being difficult when I put it up. I've got this one here and this one here holding in place. Take a regular flathead screwdriver and take those out with the coolness factor. The impact. Why do I need an impact? Maybe that's why. I'm gonna let that drop. I'm probably gonna have to reuse these screws again for the fan. They're really long. I might cut these. I'm not sure if you can see this, but the red and black lines have some damage. Wrap that up real good here. Electrical tape will work just fine. There simply is no reason for the screws to be this long, so I think I'm going to cut it down to size a little bit, make it easier to work with. Take off the tip. let's go ahead and mount in the base. Start with a screwdriver, probably go to a drill from there, because it's still gonna take a while. Nice and easy with a hard push. Trying to stab myself with the wires. Put it up there, nice and easy, slow start. I'm pushing pretty hard, just to make sure it stays in there. I don't want to finish it with the drill, it's an impact drill, it can really mess things up. I'm gonna do it by hand, because you know how tight does this really need to be? I like the positioning, and it's in there really good. Okay, there's a hook. That was a lot harder than I expected. I'm gonna wire this puppy up. There's ground, ground, ground. It's a lot of ground. I'm gonna really just kind of put all the grounds together. Okay, ground is done. Next, switch. That's for the light. Now we'll do the white line. I can't remember what the hell it's called electrically. Wait, okay, the last one, the coup de grace. It's the black line for the fan. All right, now I'll do the canopy screws. Holding it all in place. And the ring goes in place. It's solid. That's it, beautiful. Fan blades. I'm using gloves because I don't want to put fingerprints on the blades. They'll collect dust over time. So I'm just trying to keep it a little bit cleaner. So they're gonna look like, we'll get the rest done quickly. And the last one. It took forever. Okay, light kit base. Now I went ahead and fed the strings on here because these things kept falling through and it took some time to put it back. I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to feed this in, line them up. There's two of them. That's enough. I hope. 1, 2, turn. Got it. All right. Nice. These look like a 9 watt, 60 watt equivalents. So they're gonna be like 60 watts on a regular bulb. I might buy new ones and make them a little brighter. Or go with white lights. You know, I don't know if these are yellow or white, what color they are. So, real quick check. And see it works. Fan goes on, fan goes off. Other switch, light goes on. You can see it's yellow, kind of a yellow color. I don't like the yellow color. So last step, we're gonna put the ball in and see where it lines up. Turn it all the way, and that's it. 1, 2. It still looks yellow, doesn't it? And that is not making any noise, but it's blowing quite a bit of wind. It is dead silent, no vibration. Yeah, fine job. There's the light. I'm so happy with this.